Nobody asks you to become the next Goggins, bro, but the concept of pain and struggle and discipline shouldn't be as foreign as it is to nowadays, man. Bro, I lately kicked out a client of mine who was in my one-on-one coaching because essentially he wasted 1 month of his and my time. And he couldn't implement a simple structure. He couldn't implement a meal plan. He couldn't implement sports into his life. And he wanted me as a coach. He was reaching out to me. All right. And as for everybody else, I always start with a time management. So you have to understand that each and every time I get a new one on one client, what I make them do is for the first week, track everything they do in 30-minute brackets. All right. Why are we doing that? Because, like, so we can see where we have dead time, and I asked them to be as specific as possible. Besides gym, besides sleep, everything needs to be as specific as possible. Not I was watching TV, not I was sitting around. I need to know what you're doing. If you're in your pause, don't write pause. Right? I've been sitting, eating my lunch, and scrolling on Instagram. Okay, so specific. And then this 1 week is a bit weird because, well, for every 30 minutes, you get a bit of a weirdo. But then after this 1 week, we make an assessment. Then we find that time. Then we find time that we can use for improving lives. And from that, we can build routines. From that, we can build structures. From that, we can build plans for daily, weekly, monthly. We can build goals, habits, and all of those things. Okay, but it starts with the time. And this guy, first of all, it took him 2 weeks to get this thing right. And then when I was building structures and plans and ideas, he loved everything, right? And we have a weekly one-on-one call. We spoke about everything. He loved what I'm doing. And in this 1 month, it was more than a month, actually. I think it's 6 weeks, okay? And in those 6 weeks, this guy wasn't able to stick to a gym plan, which included 3 times of gym per week. He wasn't able to stick to a meal plan. And his excuse was, oh, well, I feel like a slave. And my brother, if you're one of those, man, who are too weak for change, but essentially want to change, you waste your time. And please don't hire a coach. You're not coachable. You have to understand for yourself that you internally have to change. You're wasting time if you don't learn that pain and order and structure are essential principles for masculine man. Masculinity includes sacrifice. Masculinity includes hardship. Masculinity includes sweat, blood. Masculinity includes doing the things that you don't want to do, but you know you should. This is masculinity because it's hard. And just look at polarities. Masculinity is hard because what is the polar opposite? Soft, femininity, nurturing, caring, love, kissing, cuddles, all of those things that come from femininity, right? In both masculinity and femininity, the yin and yang equal the balance, all right? Therefore, we have mother and father who take care of a newborn in order to give balanced energies. Unfortunately, nowadays time, because due to lack of awareness, the masculine force in a lot of families is missing. Maybe work, maybe after work, no energy and therefore opting out. Maybe distance, maybe whatever. Maybe just weakness in the father. Maybe he doesn't want to take care. Whatever. There can be multiple reasons. And the issue from what comes from that is that nowadays men get raised by the feminine energy, solely by the feminine energy, by the mother, or maybe by the grandma. And as children, we learn by copying, by mimicking, right? And when the father is absent, and we as young men only have the feminine force as energy to learn from, what happens is what we see nowadays. Most young men are weaklings, are soft, crumble from just thinking about hardship, change. change of behavior more towards discipline. They look at it, look how big it is, they just crumble from the idea, oh no, I cannot do it. Well, I prefer to remain where I am. Back to comfort zone, back to zero. And this is unfortunate because not only will you remain, if you decide to be like so, a soft weakling, my friend, you do the world you're living in a disservice because you deny your potential. You as a human being have a mission here on this planet, and your mission is to provide your energy. Providing is essential for masculinity, right? Just look at our primary sexual organ. It provides, it gives, right? And this is what we do. Or the most providing force, of course, God, but just look at the sun. It provides. The sun is a masculine force, all right? It gives, it gives, it gives, it gives. Makes sense, huh? So, as each and everybody of us are some kind of a sun, if you don't live up to your potential, you darken yourself on purpose, which is ignorant, which is selfish in a way, because your own comfort is something you choose for yourself before the service to the world that you could provide if you would change. You selfish asshole. Do you understand what I say? If you remain the weak man in the comfort zone you are living in, don't fight the vices that every man struggles with. Video games, pornography, masturbation, scrolling, going out, drugs, alcohol, spending time with low quality women, and whatever there is. If you don't actively fight those vices and remove them out of your life, you provide the world a disservice. You remain a weakling, but you could be strong. You could be on the strong side of man, around the brotherhood of men who improve themselves, are strong, make good money, have amazing bodies. Just think of Sparta or the movie 300. Man, masculine man. You could decide to be one of those, right? A strong man, but no. You decide to jerk off, scroll, play video games. When there's a man like me telling you you're wasting your potential, you're out on the internet, witty comments.
Video games are okay. What the fuck are you talking about?
And if I would stand in front of you in real life and slap your face, you would cry. If you want to change your life, my brother, if you found yourself in what I essentially was ranting about, you're telling yourself, I don't want to be that man anymore. Great. I have a program, a one-on-one program and a group coaching, which is called the Alchemy of Will. I started as a homeless drug addict long time ago, all right, and I fought my way out of there. From there, I was a business owner after that. My employees made, in the year of 2025, a six-figure income because of me. I learned my way around women because for years I've been lost in the degeneracy and the playboy, but I learned feminine behavior, psychology, and of course I know my way with nutrition, building a proper body. Been fighting in the biggest stadium of Bangkok, fighting Muay Thai. And those are the kinds of things I want to teach you. I want to provide you. I want to help you to bring you closer to your potential. If that sounds interesting, my brother, you can either reach out on Instagram, just send me a message, or click the link below. Check the Alchemy of Will website, and I'm looking forward to have a conversation with you. Let's make the world a better place, brother. Stay strong. See you in the next one.